Hello world, welcome back to my channel. I am Sahil and we are developing a full secure authentication and post management system using Node.js, MongoDB, express.js and EJS templating engine. And in previous video you have already seen how I created and designed all posts management pages using Bootstrap 5. Now today in this video I'm going to show you how to work on this create new post page. So I will make this form dynamic. Okay, so let's start. So this is my project inside VS Code, and here I already started npm run dev command. So let's close this terminal and open this create-post.ejs view file. Here you can see in form tag I have used action attribute, and here I have written create-post route and method is post, and here I am using ink type attribute because we are also uploading an image from this form. That's why here we have to specify this attribute with the value multipart / form data. Okay, now everything is ready here, so we have to handle this form submission request in this file post routes.js file. Okay, so let's open this file, and here I will define a new router. So for this, first I will write a comment, and in comment I will write handle create new post request. Okay, and here I will write router dot post. Let me disable this auto completion. Okay, so router dot post, and the name of the route is create _post, and then we will also use async and then a request response. Now before going to define this route, first we need to create a storage for our file upload and a middleware to handle file upload. Okay, so for that I will use Multer package, and I have already installed Multer package in the previous video. Here you can see in the dependencies list Multer is showing. Okay, so I will use this Multer package. So just go above, and here what I will do is I will set up a storage engine. Okay, storage engine using Multer. Okay, and here I will create a const storage is equal to Multer xo to import this package here, and then just use disk storage method, and inside this I will use some properties like destination, so where we will upload all the files. So we have to specify the destination here, so just use function, and in argument we will pass request file and cb means callback, and here I will call the cb, and in first argument I will pass null, and in second I will specify the destination folder where we will upload all the files. So I will use uploads directory, so just use uploads here. Okay, and next I will also use file name property. This will also take a function request file and cb callback, and I will call cb. In first parameter I will pass null, and in second I will pass the file name. So I will create file name using date, so date function. So I will write date dot now, so it will get the current timestamp, and I will concatenate with the path dot ext name. Okay, and I will get the extension from the file original name. Okay, so here I will write file dot original name. That's it. Save this, and we have to import this path module. Okay, so here I just write import path from path. Okay, now next we have to define the middleware for single file upload. Okay, so here I will initialize first upload variable with the storage engine that we just defined above, and here I will create a const upload is equal to multer, and here I will specify a storage is equal to a storage. So here I am passing a storage to this storage. Okay, now we can use this middleware in our post request here. Okay, so let's write upload dot single, because we are only upload single file, single image. That's why here we have to write upload dot single dot single, and in single function we have to write the name attribute value, which is image. In my case here, if you go to create-post.ejs file, then in this input type file I have used image in name attribute. If you used any other value here like photo or anything other, then you have to specify it here. Okay, now this route is also a protected route, so here we can use this protected route middleware. Okay, now inside this we will process the request and save the post in the database. Okay, so for that what I will do is I will use a try catch, and in the catch first I will display error, console error, and here I will display, here I will display the error, whatever will be the error I will display in the console, and then I will use request.flash, and here I will use error key, and here I will write something went wrong. Okay, and we will redirect to res.redirect to the create-post page. Okay, now let's move on to the try block. So here I will create a const, and I will destructure the title and content from the request body. So just write request.body. Now next I will also create const for image is equal to, and I will get the image name from the request dot file name. Okay, now next what I will do is I will also using a slug. Let me show you. So if I open post model.js file, then here you can see I am using a slug here. So I will create a slug from the title. Okay, so let's see how we can create a slug using title. So just create a const slug is equal to, and then we will use title dot replace function, and we will replace all the spaces into the hyphen. Okay, so suppose if there is any string like hello world, then we will convert it into like this, hello hyphen world. Okay, so let's remove this, and here in replace I will write a regex to select all the spaces. Okay, so here I will use regex as plus to select all the spaces, and slash g in the whole string, and I will replace with the hyphen. Okay, and then I will convert to lowercase to lowercase. Okay, next I will get the current authenticated user from the session. So for this I will create const user is equal to await, and then we have to use user model. Okay, so let me first import user model here. So let's write import user model from models, and then this is the user model.js file. Okay, now we can use user here, and then we can write find by id method, and here we will use request.session.user._id. So we are already storing all the user detail in the session in the user variable, so we can access the user id by this request.session.user and ._id. So it will fetch the user details from the database and will stored in this constant user. Okay, now next we will create the post. Okay, so here let's write a comment create a post, create actually new post, and here I will create a const post is equal to new, and then I will use post model, so we have to import, so just write import post from. Now here I will use model post model.js file. Okay, now just below here I will use post, and here I will pass title slug content and image and also user. Now here I have passed user because if you open this post model.js file, then here you can see I have used user. So every post have a user. Okay, so I will store the user ID in this user, and this is a reference of user model. Okay, so let me go to post.route.js file, and here this line is ready. Now next we will also update the user model. So if I open the user model, then here you can see in posts a user can have multiple posts. So here we will push all the posts IDs which is related to the user in this array. Okay, so we have to update the user model also. So here we will write a comment first, save post in user posts array. Okay, and here we can just write await and user dot update one. I will use update one method, and here I will update on this ID. So first we will get select the ID, current logged in, current authenticated user using ID. So here I will use request dot session dot user dot underscore ID, and then I will use a mongoose operator, or you can say MongoDB operator push. Okay, so we can use this push operator to push the posts ID into the posts. Let me show you. If I open this user model, then this is the post field, and I will push all the when we create a new post, then we will push the post ID into this posts field. Okay, so let me go to post routes.js file, and here I will write posts dot is equal to post dot underscore ID. So here you can see we can get the post ID from this post created post here. Okay, now next what we can do is we need to save post. So just write post, actually await post dot save method. Now it will save the post into the database, and then we will use request dot flash success, and here I will write the message post created successfully. Okay, and we will use res dot redirect. So from here we can redirect to the home page, or we can also redirect to my posts page. Okay, so for now I will redirect to my posts page. So I think all done. Okay, now let's create uploads directory, because in destination we have written uploads. So let's create uploads directory in the root uploads. Okay, now save this file, go to the browser, and let's reload, and let me log in again. Go to my post, click on create new post, and here I will write Spider-Man. Let me search for some random text for Spider-Man. So I will copy this text and paste here. I will select an image, so I will select this image, and when I click on create post, then you can see we are redirecting to this my post page. Okay, so let me first check to the database. So let me refresh. So here you can see there is a new document created with the name posts. So if I go to posts, then there is a post created with title Spider-Man, and you can see slug is automatically created and inserted in database, and this is the content, this is the file name, and this is created at, and this is the user ID, who written this post. Okay, now if I go to users document and check, if I go to profile, then using this email ID I have authenticated. So this is the email ID. Now in post you can see there is one object ID, which is the post ID, is now pushed into this posts array. Okay, so all working fine. Now let's try to create one more post. So this time I will write Thor, and let me write here Thor for some random text. Okay, let me write about Thor. Okay, and let me copy this and paste here. Select an image of Thor. Okay, so this is the image. Now if I click on create post, then you can see we are redirected to this my posts page. Now if I go to the database and if I refresh, then in users, in post array, you can see there are two ID of the post. Okay, so this user written two post, and if I go to posts, then this is the two post with the same user ID, you can see here and here. Okay, now let me check the uploads directory. So in uploads directory the image is also uploading. Okay, now next what I will do is I will set this uploads directory as static directory, then only we can access these images publicly. Okay, so to set this uploads directory as static, we have to go to server.js file, and here what I will do is I will just here I will write a comment, make uploads directory as static. Okay, and here I will use app.use and then the name of the directory, so uploads, and then here I will use express.static function, and here I will use path.join, and in join I will first get the current working directory. So using process.cwd function we will get the current working directory, and we will join with the uploads. Okay, so that's it. Now we have to import this path module. So let's import path from path. Okay, so all done. Now let's go to views, index, not index. If I go to login, then just copy this alert, and then go to my posts. Okay, this is my posts.ejs file, and here I will display let me show you. So I will display the flash message just above this card. Okay, so here I will display the flash messages, so just paste and save. Now let's try to log out from this user and sign in with this user. Okay, now if I 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so we are now logged in with this user. Now let's go to my post and click on create new post. Now this time I will create Groot. Let me write some about Groot to get some random text about Groot. Copy, paste, select Groot and click on create post. So you can see the success message is showing here, post created successfully. And if I go to database and refresh, then you can see this is the third post with title root, and this is the user ID of this user. Okay, and if I go to users, then currently I am logged in with this user, and this user only written one post, and the ID of the post is in this array. Okay, this user written 2 posts, so all the posts IDs are inside this posts array. Okay, so all working. Now that's it for this video. In next video I will show you how to fetch all the post which a currently logged in user written. So we will display all the posts from the database and display here dynamically, and then we will also see how to edit and update any post and delete in upcoming video. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, then hit on like button and please subscribe my channel.